Sometime around high school, I figured out how to make friends. Or maybe my Toms River compatriots just got desperate and I was the only one left. Whatever the case, I had stuff to do now. You know, like go to the mall, explore some cemeteries at night. You know, you've done it. Or just hang out, talking about who was dreamier, Morrissey or Michael Stipe. Sometimes my friends and I would go up to Indian Hill and watch the stars and talk about life. We were deep like that. Occasionally, I'd still go there alone, just to think. The park was still my home away from home, but it wasn't really the center of my life's activities anymore. After high school, I went off to college, and when I'd come home on the weekends, I didn't really have time to go to the park. After college, my mom moved away from Toms River, and frankly, I just never thought about how important a place Indian Hill had been to me until years later. When my mom passed away, we went back to Toms River for the funeral. We didn't have a lot of free time, what with all the funeral-related socializing, but I did have some time to go by the old house again. It wasn't the same anymore, you know, it belonged to someone else now, but the park didn't. I walked up to Indian Hill and it was all still there, you know, the hill that was the best in the world for sledding and the pond that had the prime tadpoles, you know. And I didn't venture into the woods, but I am sure that all those forts were still well maintained by the local suck-facers. It was really amazing to be there as a grown-up and see all the places I had been as a kid. But what struck me the most was how wrong my memories had been. I mean, this place was my world growing up. It was my hideaway. It was my playground. It was the site of countless adventures, both real and imagined. And yet, looking back on it, standing there as an adult, it was tiny. If it was a mile by a mile, I would be amazed. My childhood was built around a small piece of parkland. Now, my brother and sister both have kids, and I am once again trying to catch up to them. If I do have kids, I hope that they have a park to go to create adventures of their own, hopefully as tame as mine were, and a place to go where they can create a lifetime of memories for themselves. Thank you for coming to Nature House.